Smith & Wesson, the gun manufacturing giant, is moving its headquarters from Springfield to Tennessee in 2023, impacting 500 jobs here in Western Mass. A top reason, pending legislation that would prohibit the company from making certain firearms here in Massachusetts, as well as a lower cost of living down south. So we wanted to know what's to stop another business from following suit. Western Mass News reporter Matt Satilli joins us live in Springfield with more on what actions local leaders are taking. Matt?
Well, Jordan, I brought these questions to Congressman Richard Neal and Mayor Dominic Sarno about how to strike a balance between prioritizing gun control while also keeping companies like Smith & Wesson here in the Bay State.
My goal, obviously, and CEO and President Mark Smith has indicated to me assurances of those other 1,000 jobs staying here. We want to keep them here.
Of the 1,500 Smith & Wesson employees in Springfield, 500 will be without jobs when the gun manufacturer moves its headquarters from Springfield to Tennessee in 2023. Springfield Mayor Dominic Sarno confirms proposed state legislation aimed at limiting the product line that could be manufactured in the state played a factor in Smith & Wesson President and CEO Mark Smith's decision.
His board, they are very leery of the legislation, and they made the call to say it's time to move those jobs.
Sarno tells Western Mass News his top priority is finding those 500 people new jobs and retaining the 1,000 existing jobs here in Western Mass.
It's a balancing act right now, so now we look ahead to move forward to keep Smith & Wesson, those 1,000 jobs here, maybe hopefully expand.
We also spoke with Congressman Richard Neal about the history of manufacturing jobs leaving Springfield and Chicopee, two cities that thrived in the buildup in manufacturing dating back to the 1950s.
Accessible land, energy costs, and at that time the lack of unionization.
But how do you retain jobs going forward in spite of recent moves? Neal identifies the tax system for one.
You need a modern skill set to not only produce those products, but to recruit people to stay and live here. And the tax system ought to be part of that consideration.
And for Sarno, it's a balancing act between enforcing gun control that may push companies like Smith & Wesson out of state and retaining jobs in Massachusetts.
I'm hopeful with the state legislature that they can pursue a plausible compromise or a plausible agreement that keeps good-paying manufacturing jobs here in the city of Springfield.
Once again, the move does not take place until 2023, but local leaders like Neal and Sarno tell me the emphasis on helping those employees find new work starts now. Reporting live in Springfield, Matt Satilli, Western Mass News.